Hey! Magandang umaga mga estudyante. Ako si Professor Jeremiah Elioso and this is THC 111, Philippine Culture and Tourism Geography. And samahan niyo akong aralin natin at lakbayin natin ang bansang Pilipinas because it's more fun in the Philippines. At ngayon nga, ang biyahe natin tayo ay patungong Capiz. Ayan. So, ang Capiz is considered to be the seafood capital of the Philippines. Capiz is originally known as the municipality of Capiz, and the area became a chartered city on May 12, 1951. And this was renamed in honor of Manuel Rojas, which is the fourth president of the Philippines and the first of the independent post-American Third Philippine Republic. After Iloilo City, it is the second center of education, trade, economic activities, and logistics on the island of Panay. The abundance of marine life makes Rojas City the seafood capital of the Philippines. And also, Rojas or Capiz received the cleanest and greenest component city in the Western Visayas award in the Gawad Pangulo sa Kapaligiran, Cleanliness and Environmental Contest. So, Capiz is home to Capiz shells, locally known as POs. That is why it is not surprising to see an abundance of locally crafted Capiz shell products for sale. And interestingly, Capiz was second Spanish settlement established by the Spaniards after San Miguel, Cebu. Today, Capiz is a thriving city sprinkled with some remnants of its glorious heyday and makes for perfect escape from the crowd magnet Boracay. Capiz is one of the provinces of the Philippines situated in Panay Island bestowed with enchanting tourist spots. It may be surrounded with more prominent and renowned tourist attractions on the nearby provinces. However, Capiz has its own fascinating natural beauty worth visiting, and we will discover that later as we go along. Now, along the coast of the province are the gray sand beaches lined up with seafood restaurants and accommodations. And further off its coast are the stunning islands best for beach hopping and scuba diving, while inland destination includes museums, old churches, eco parks, falls, and a lot more. Looking into the geographical setting of Capiz, we can see that Capiz is bounded by the Sibuyan Sea on the north, and it's the very reason why seafood is very abundant in Capiz. On the eastern area of Capiz is portions of Iloilo. On the west is Aklan, and on the south is Iloilo. Now, before we discuss the many different features or the different tourist destinations around Capiz, let us have a glimpse of Capiz in motion through this cinematic video presentation. Ayan, and tunay ngang napakagandang pagmasdan at um, interest na bisitahin ng bayan ng Capiz, and hopefully very soon that I will have the chance to visit the province. And truly it's more fun in the Philippines, kaya iniimbitan ko kayo, halika at ating tuklasin at tayo ay mamangha sa iba't ibang tourist destination that Capiz can offer. Yan. So ito ang Panublion Museum. So this is a circular architecture which houses variety of cultural and historical displays about Capiz. This was built on 1910 as a water tank and later on converted into a whitewash city museum of what it is today. And the displays inside the museum includes paintings, images, artifacts, tools, and traditional clothes, and even the car used by the late President Manuel Rojas. Ang ibig sabihin ng panublion ay ito ay isang Hiligaynon term, which means guardian of precious things. And what you see on the screen is the present look of ang Panublion Museum. But here, this is the water tank na itinayo noon to provide water for the town during the dry months. And because it was destroyed during the World War II, eventually this was converted into a museum. Okay, ang kasunod nating tourist destination ay ang Panay Church. This is also known as Santa Monica Parish Church. This is a prominent historical landmark in the province of Capiz. It is a neoclassical Baroque church built in 1884 made of coral blocks. It has a fascinating facade and artistic retablos inside with carved wooden design. So ano nga, what's interesting to note about this Panay Church, it is said na parang what makes it different is the artistic retablos. Ang retablos ay itong mga disenyo na sa altar na pinaglalagyan ng mga santo. It has an intricate um, wood carvings na which makes it a little more it provides a rustic feel of the laid back church. If we would be reading on the description of the church of Panay, this is originally, or Panay originally called Bamban. This was established in 1572, the first church, which was constructed in 1774 by Father Miguel Murguia. This was heavily damaged by typhoon in 1875, and the present church was constructed in 1884 under the direction of Father Jose Veloso, who commissioned Don Juan Reyna to cast a bell for the church from 70 sacks of coins donated by the townspeople. And later we would be um, checking into this particular tourist destination na which is also part of the Panay Church. So by virtue of the NHI Board Resolution number 3 series of 1997, the church is declared as a National Historical Landmark. So make sure when you visit Capiz, make sure that you drop by and offer a little prayer to at Panay Church. Now, ito yung sinasabi ko na 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 na, na tourist destination just beside the Panay Church, and this is the Dakong Linganay. So just beside the church is this five-story belfry which houses the largest bell of the country, made from 70 sacks of gold coin and silver, which was given by the people of the town. So, dako means large. And the sound of the bell can be heard 8 kilometers away. Atop the belfry, visitors could notice the scenic view of the town and the nearby looming mountains. Okay, so we are moving forward with our next destination. This is Baybay Beach. This is one of the best tourist spots in Capiz, which is a favorite weekend destination among locals and foreign travelers. The beach features a 7-kilometer long stretch of soft, black sand and calm seawater facing the Sibuyan Sea. It is a great spot for swimming, snorkeling, and kayaking, but another main reason why most people visit here are the delicious seafood dishes being served in an array of beachfront restaurants. And also, the fascinating sunset can also be viewed here. And later on, we would be checking what are the different seafood delicacies that this humble province can offer. Okay, but before that, let's go ahead and check Sinadya sa Halaran. This is the merging of the Rojas City Fiesta Sinadya and the province celebration of Halaran. Hence, Hinadya sa Halaran. This is a commemoration of the feast of the patroness of Rojas City, which is Immaculate Conception and Thanksgiving. This literally means joy in sharing and thanksgiving. Rituals and festivals of every municipalities were captivated in this occasion. So definitely when there's fiesta or first festivity, there's parade, there's firework, there's fluvial procession, fair, street dancing, exhibits, and food festival. And speaking of food, I am very much excited to have a taste or to have a glimpse of what Capiz can offer because I am already salivating and I am hungry. But before that, ito pala, Aswang Festival. So contrary to popular belief or um, Capiz has also gained its negative notoriety to being a haven daw ng mga aswang. But they just turn this into something na pwedeng to attract tourists. No? If sa ibang bansa they have a version, they have this trick or treat, sa kanila parang they organize this Aswang Festival as a local version of the trick or treat to showcase yung mga different mythological creatures and mga tikbalang, wakwak and mga kapre na sinasabi na totoo daw, yung iba sinasabi na haka-haka lang. But anyway, at least that every last week of October, if you are very much interested into dark tourism, you can go ahead and check the details of the Aswang Festival. And so as I was saying that I am hungry, I would want to have a taste of Capiz. Now in Capiz, they have a variety of seafood as I have mentioned earlier. They have Capiz, crabs, lobsters, prawns, blue marlin, squid, oyster, shrimp, and seaweed. And I cannot imagine the many possibilities that this bounty can offer. Ang daming mga pwedeng lutuin na pwedeng gawin sa mga produkto na ito. And of course, yung byproduct, yung mga shells, pwede siyang gawing decorative or souvenir pieces. But I am interested to know the different culinary delights of this province. First is diwal, which is also known as the angel wings. Ito daw yung specialty sa Rojas. If you would be looking into this seashell, no, it resembles the wings of the angel. Kaya tinawag siya na angel wings or diwal. So maybe it just requires a very simple method of preparation plus some accompaniment of dipping sauces, then it's good to go. Okay, then they have the kagaykay saute soup, which is a Capiz clam specialty. Another one is pinasugbo, which is saging na saba na pinirito with sugar and some sesame seeds, which is a very nice snack item. And also they have arasip, which is the heart of palm or ubod, with grated coconut wrapped in banana leaves or sweet potato with coconut wrapped in hagikik leaves. So para siyang Visayan version ng tamales. So nakakagutom and I'm very much excited to have a taste of this wonderful delicacy. All right, so I am afraid that it's the end of our tour. Let us not stop from here. Let us continue learning more about the different tourist destinations around our country because it's more fun in the Philippines. See you on our next session. Bye-bye.